Hello Straters, time for your weekly Pauper video. Please support this channel at patreon.com/magicgettingstrat, and if we are above $50 I will make a Pauper video every Monday. And this is your Monday video, hoping that we'll reach $50. There is a link in the show notes to the Patreon as well. And thank you everyone who does support the channel. It's time for Temur Tron. It's back to the basics. When Tron came into action in Pauper, this was the deck, and it was very successful against Mono Black Control, which dominated Pauper at the time due to the introduction of Gary. There are some controversial choices in this deck. It is by a guy named Jadisouzaft, and he got 6-1 in Pauper Challenge on September the 2nd of 2018. We are going very heavily for getting Tron. We have 4 chromatic spheres, 4 chromatic stars, 4 expedition maps, and 4 ancient stirrings. That is almost the package that we do have in modern Tron. Creature-wise, we are running the 4 Muldrifters, 3 self-assemblers. I am not convinced that they are any good, but that's what he wanted to put in the deck, so let's try them out. We have 4 Fangor Marauders. That's a lot. We used to do, back in the days of Avignon's Tron deck, we used to do 3 Fangor Marauders and 1 in the sideboard. Because drawing 2 or 3 of these rascals before you have Tron is very rough. And the big problem with Pauper Tron is that you're often helpless unless you have Tron. And if you read my 36 article series on modern Tron, that is the problem. Not having Tron. So all these fancy things you can do when you have Tron, they are not a problem. And here we have a lot of stuff that's very expensive, so I'm kind of scared here. 2 Wretched Griffs as well, and 1 Ulamog Crusher. I was trying to play a white-blue Tron deck, but I couldn't afford Custody Squires. That one had 3 Crushers. We have 1 Crusher. That leaves us with 14 creatures. Our main finisher is, though, 2 Rolling Thunders. We complete the spell set with 4 Ancient Stirrings, 3 Lightning Bolts. That's somewhat controversial choice over Firebolt or Flame Slash, which I both prefer over Lightning Bolt, unless there are a lot of creatures with toughness 3 in the format, and there never is in Pauper, is there? 1 Electrickery main deck as well, because, this guy knows the meta better than I do. We do play 18 artifacts. The only unusual ones are Simic Signet over there. 2 of them, 4 Prophetic Priest, 4 Expedition Maps, 4 Stars, 4 Spheres. We're playing 18 lands. This looks very much like somebody has tried to adopt modern Tron. 3 of each Ursa land, 3 Unknown Shores, and 3 Haunted Fengraphs. Haunted Fengraph for Muldrifter, that's a sweet feeling. What about the sideboard? Circles of Protection, 2 of them blue, 3 of them red. No other colors. No Circle of Protection green. 2 Standard Bears, 1 Coalition Honor Guard for the times you want to destroy Stompy. 2 Reaping the Gaze for the control matchups, 2 Electrickery, 1 Krarklan Shaman. Okay. I don't fully understand that. And I don't see any artifact protection here, which is kind of confusing, but let's hope that our man Jadisouzaft, yes, that's his name. He knows what he's doing, so we are going to try this out. So come with me for 4 weeks of Temur Tron.